Hey guys, I've lost 180 pounds and sometimes my scale creeps up, so I kind of have to do some type of reset. So right now we are going to do a carnivore-ish and a creamy reset. Well, what am I doing today, guys? So I went to Walmart and where's the stack? I got 9 ribeyes and they were yellow stickers. You'll have to watch the Walmart haul. 9 ribeyes and 3 New York strips. I got some, it is a pork butt, and it was cut in the pork country ribs. So I cut out the bone from those, and I have, I think 5 bags of them. So I've got them in like 2 per bag, so I could pull those out to cook. I bought these today. This is pork brand. They was at Walmart. Okay, so that meat, I bought 2 packages of bacon and I cooked that up. There's one and then there's one back there because we're going to experiment at supper time. So I did that. I've saved the bacon grease right back there. That's tallow back there. I'm going to make a chicken cordon bleu, my version, a carnivore version later. So that, what else have I done? I've got 3 chicken thighs. They're just done. So I'm letting them cool and then I'm going to pull them apart. I saved the chicken juice because I'm going to make like an Alfredo sauce to pour over the chicken whenever we do the cordon bleu. I'll use that and then a little water and maybe a little milk and then some of that Laughing Cow cheese. So that's going to be for that. So the bacon and chicken is for that. And the cheese. I got a steak. I saw a video about dry brining a steak. I'm like, after I went to Walmart, I was like, I left one of these ribeyes out. So I covered it with flake salt on both sides. And I think they said an hour to 2 hours. So I'm just letting it do its thing while I've been doing everything else. So anyway, so it's sitting over here dry brining in its happy little place. Hang on, I got to take a drink. I bought a package of yellow sticker 80/20 and time to flip. Actually, I think it's done. Anyway, so what I'm doing with these is I'm just cooking them up. I had 4 burger patties. I'm going to cook them up so Terri of the future can just grab a patty. They're a little over ½ pound each. So Terri of the future is going to be able to just grab a burger patty out of the freezer and take it along with me. So that's what I'm doing right now. When I cook meat in my cast iron skillet, I do cover it for like the first 4 minutes, just to kind of let the inside get done, kind of like it's in the oven, so to speak. So we got about, almost 4 minutes. These 2 are done. I'm just letting them sit here and they're going to cool off. And when they're done, they'll each go in their own individual Ziploc bag and get tossed in the freezer. And when those are cooled, I'm going to pull the skin off and I'll eat that as a side when I have my steak later. So anyway, that's kind of the game plan for what I'm kind of pilfering around at this morning. So, all right, back to listening to K-Love. Oh, and I'm doing laundry, but okay, bye. Now it's time for the fruit of our labor. I dry brine it, but I got salt just in case. I forgot to salt the chicken, salt the skin. This is some brown butter roasted garlic from Kinder's. And we'll have it ready to try. I'm just going to see. I know it's already sat out all this time. I'm going to see if I can. You can buy chicken skins. I've bought them before. I didn't like them very much. Who's that brand? It was all the rage when I was like, I think right after I left carnivore. It was all the rage. But I got this a little too done, but I'm okay with that. It's going to be good regardless. So I cooked it. That's so good I could almost slap Lou. I won't. I won't. I'm just saying. It's that good. It doesn't need anything else on it but that. So I watched a video last week or a week before, whenever, about dry brining steaks, and he was saying that you put the salt on, and I think he said like anywhere from 30 minutes to 6 hours, something like that. So that's what I did while I was cooking all the other stuff up, and anyway, and then I cooked it in my cast iron skillet. I do 4 minutes covered, just so that inside could get done. And I think that's where I should have stopped right then and seared it, but it's all right. Because what I did was then I took the lid off and cooked it, I think 2 or 3 more minutes, and then seared it. I should not have done it that way, but that's all right. Like I said, it's still good. It's going to get ate. So when I was at Walmart this morning, like I said, they had yellow stickers on their ribeyes. So my ribeyes, just for heads up, they were about $11 per ribeye. So, if you go out to eat nowadays, of ribeyes, 20 something? So they definitely double mark up the cost of their stuff. But anyway, so yeah. So for $11, I got a nice ribeye. And when I went to Walmart, I'm kind of kicking my tail. I forgot I love onions, so I didn't pick any up. I'll probably swing through this week sometime and do it. Now, in the dry brining process, he used kosher salt. He was like a butcher or a meat guy. Sometimes they have them channels that are guys who all do kind of stuff with meat, cooking meat. And anyway, so he was cooking meat, and so he was talking about how you're supposed to use kosher salt to dry brine because you can see it and it's not as salty tasting. I only had flake salt, so I did it, and it works well. I probably could have used a little less, but it'd be all right. Less electrolytes I got to put in my cup. But anyway, so yeah, that's good. Let me get my card and see what we got to do today. Hang on. It's 10:17 right now. I want to change over my purse, so I'm going to get my little marker because I want to write that down. I had gotten this cute purse and I like it, but the problem with it is I need my purses to be longer, and this one's squatty, and because I keep my Kleenexes in there, I have to have a lot of Kleenexes because we know I blow my nose a lot. I want, and it's cute, but I need to change it over to a bigger one. So stovetop, I'll do that later. Microwave, I haven't hardly used the microwave. Bathroom, I'm off rotation with my laundry. I didn't do sheets this week because I did them last week. So, oh wait, hey Ziggy, do I have a time? Ziggy, do I have a timer set?
You have 19 minutes left on your laundry timer.
Hey Ziggy, thank you.
You are so very welcome.
See. Anyway, so I'm not doing the sheets today. I did them last week. I'm supposed to dust, trash this week, recycle this week. I'll wash the dog bowls at some point. I could honestly, sometimes I let these carry over 2 weeks. Well, I have in the past. And I probably will this one. Because last week I did not clean the light switches and the doorknobs. And the week before that, I just did the baseboards in this room because this is the worst room. So I think I could stretch this one out to get myself back on track for my laundry. I think I might stretch this out and do the light switch and door knobs today and baseboards today, because the other thing is dust light fans, organized spare room shelves. That's my hoarder's room. And so those are all things, and creamies. I already did my AM meds. And I already did the Walmart. So it's like, I think I might just do the light switches, and I'll tell you what I do tonight, but I got kids' church and Judy tomorrow. So that's what I got going on, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and eat this. Believe me, there are 2 fur babies down on the floor. They have not left my side. And earlier, whenever I was cutting up the pork country ribs, cutting the bones out of them, they got a bone. So don't let them let you think that they're mistreated when you see them and they're acting all sad and unloved. It ain't the truth. Yeah. This is like medium well. Maybe even well. Lesson learned. It's alright. I'll eat it. I'll eat my chicken skins. And I'll see you at Lupper. Bye. Oh, well, hopefully we'll do the chicken cordon bleu for Lupper. I'll see if I can make a video of it and show you. Okay, bye. I ended up eating about half of the ribeye. Those chicken skins are definitely filling. So yeah, about half. So I had half of a ribeye and 3 chicken thigh skins for my brunch. I ain't done none of the things on my list other than Walmart, cooking my chicken and kind of pilfering around. I did cook 4 more chicken thighs. They were bone-in, skin on, and so I went ahead and cooked them because they were frozen. I'm like, let me just get rid of all these. Don't ask. That's the way my brain works. Sometimes if there's like stuff that I want to get rid of or stuff that I don't like as much to do as much, I like to cook them all and just get rid of them all. So that way now I ain't got to worry about, is this the one? Is that the one? So anyway, so I did that. So eventually, well, it's only 2 o'clock, so it ain't even time to do my, hang it up, boy. That's how it sounds whenever a dog gets, what's that called? Oh my gosh, it's really infectious with dogs. And they have to get that squirt up their nose. It's not heartworms. Bordetella. He ain't got the Bordetella, but they'll do that over and over and over. So if your dog ever goes to like a daycare or something or boards, and then they come home a couple days later and they do that, they say it's really infectious. But if your dog has the Bordetella, in theory, they won't get it. Well, mine have gotten it before. But anyway, so you just have to watch. If I've looked online, and you can either not give the meds and it'll supposedly work its way out, but I ain't been able to do that because hearing them make that sound right there over and over and over, it's just hard to watch my baby suffer. Anyway, there's that. Okay, now listen, if you're eating, I know some of y'all eat, so put your fork down for just a minute, unless you're like, a nurse or EMT person, you got a strong stomach, because we got to talk about something. You're going to find that you have a lot of non-scale victories as you lose weight. You're going to be able to reach your backside better. You're going to be able to, you take a shower and you're going to be able to clean your backside better. You're going to be able to, maybe even chew on your toes. I'm not that nimble. You'll be able to paint your toenails. You know, there's going to be a lot of things that you'll find that you can do. You can use the non-handicap stall whenever you go to the bathroom places. You don't have to always look for that stall. One of the things that I have discovered that I have a problem with is that so when I wipe my front, I had to work around my big old belly to get to it. But now that there's less belly, and it's a problem I've dealt with, I just ain't told y'all. But now, whenever I reach back, I'd reach back till I couldn't reach no more, and I was like right there. Well, now sometimes when I'm half asleep or you know, after a movement's what I should say. When I'm after a movement, I reach back too far. So then, when I'm all done, I got to break out the wipies and wash up because the stuff that's from the back ends up the front. And you know, as a woman, that's UTI or yeast infection, one-on-one thing to avoid. I told y'all, stop eating. You've been warned. Anyway, so that's kind of a most random non-scale victory. Is that when you go to wipe your business, you might reach back too far. So you really have to relearn and focus on not reaching back too far. So there you go. You have been enlightened about what can happen as a non-scale victory. You can reach your tutu. You can reach your front business. Come here, Callie. You can reach your front business a lot easier than before, and you might end up reaching too far. There you go. Now you're in the loop. Bye. Hi. It's time for supper. I did make that chicken cordon bleu, and it's good, but let me tell you something. Hang on, let me mute this. Let me just say. All right, first off, I have a peach Waterloo, what are these things? Flavored, what are these called? Sparkling water. It's a peach sparkling water. I got that with some electrolytes down in it. And a splash of heavy cream. You know. And then my creamy. It is a snickerdoodle. I think I told you already. I made up 7 creamies today. And Keto Chow Snickerdoodle with the Caramel Equip Prime and electrolyte. No, I can't tell if there's electrolytes or not. But anyway, that's what it is. So I made creamies today. I didn't record it. One of y'all, please don't get mad. You know I can't remember my own name. Had mentioned that you use egg yolks as a thickener. So, I can't have it yet because it's not long enough. It has to freeze for 24 hours. But all 7 of them I made with straight keto chow, no thickener. And 2 of them I used a yolk just to see what it felt like or tasted like or whatever. So I asked Alexa, and she said, whoopsies, hi. She said I'm not going to die. She said that freezing does kill salmonella. I don't know. We're going to hope it does. So anyway, so I made a chicken cordon bleu casserole. Let you see how the bottom of it is. I don't know if you can see that extra liquid in there. Well, hang on. I'll tell you how I made it. Sorry, the little thing came on saying that my battery was dying. I talked to you for about 2 minutes. Anyway, so I didn't use the bacon juices, surprisingly. And I debated on having another piece of chicken with this. But I thought, girl, all those juices and the bacon and then the fat that was rendered from the chicken and the steak. No, ma'am, don't do it. So it's brown because it has the brown beef juices in there. So I let the beef and chicken juices and rendered fat. I let that all heat up in the skillet. Again, there's going to be a video for it. I let that all melt down. I added 2 wedges of the Laughing Cow cheese wedge. Their cheese, Laughing Cow cheese. I had 2 wedges. Then I put the chicken and bacon in. Oh, no. Then I added some cream. And then after it all kind of thickened up a little bit, I added the chicken and bacon. And I don't know how much. Listen, this wasn't that kind of video. This was just an experiment video. So you like to experiment the first time, and then I could weigh it the next time. Anyway, so then I put it in, and then I put it in layers like lasagna. So I did, hang on, let me let you see. So I did a layer of the chicken juices and bacon. And then I did a slice of Havarti cheese. I broke it. No, Gouda. I'm stuck on Havarti. A slice of Gouda cheese I put in there. Then another layer of the chicken and, the stuff. And then a piece of Munster cheese. And then another layer of the stuff. Well, at the very end, I got some of that PORQ bacon pieces. Not bacon pieces. Pork panko. I really feel like I got hair on my face. I sprinkled that on the top of it. And then I put it in the air fryer at 400. I did 400, but then it started stinking, so I turned it down to 350. And then just let it all kind of get all those flavors together. So, if you're doing dairy, then here you go. You can definitely have this. It's really good. Like I said, I thought about having a piece of chicken with it, but I thought, no. With all that rendered juices and fat, this will probably fill me up more than what I think it's going to. But these little tins, I picked up some. That's my supper. I ain't done nothing since we talked. Well, I take that back. I've been playing my video game. I haven't played my game in weeks. It's Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm playing it on my PS5. So, that's what I got. That's my supper. And that's my day. I love y'all. I'm going to talk to you later.